Hi guys. I don't have my shades on, but I still have my glasses on. I find I seem to need them. This is Lou. It must be the 19th, unless I've lost a day somewhere, because I do that sometimes. So August 19th, 2024. I'm just gonna make a short little walk, because I don't know how much I can do. I really should start bringing that pole. It seems like forever ago and in the distant past, but when I lived on my property, it was not doing so well as far as weak, really weak. Diabetes, I think, was hitting. But I didn't have insurance, and so I didn't go to the doctor. I never went to the doctor until I hit 65, when I actually was able to get Medicare, which is, you know, your insurance. So if you don't have insurance, there are urgent care places I think you can just walk in. I wasn't sure that I could. You know, they made you feel like since you didn't have insurance, you were guilty of a crime. You know, you're guilty of a crime of no money. Anyway, I need to be careful. I'm just walking and talking. And I do need to do as much as I can so I can build my strength up. Things are going to be great. I just have to keep that in mind, you know. I don't know for a fact what manifesting means, but if it is putting it out there so that maybe it'll happen, then I'm all for that. We'll need to do that. Because there are great things afloat. It's just picking your path to get there. Mike could have an opportunity, and I do think it's an opportunity. And especially, it just depends on the criteria, you know. You pick and choose from what's going on in your life. And it would be a great distraction from what I'm trying to do. A couple of things. It's just I got to figure out. Let's say that I live for a while. And let's say that the love of my life hasn't come yet. And there I are. I have to have a place to live, okay? And there's this opportunity that Mike could afford me to do that. You know how, it's like, what is success? This is an expression. It's one of those things that you get at a sales meeting, you know? They try to build up their sales reps. Okay, let's see if I can remember what it is. Anyway, for success to happen, I'm just going to say what it's supposed to mean. And no, my hair doesn't look very good. It's when you are prepared, okay? You've done all this work and you've got your training done. And you're wise beyond belief and all that stuff. No, I'm just building that up. Okay, take that back. But the point is, great opportunities can present themselves. And you have to be ready. You have to be ready right then. So are you? You can't find the great opportunity and say, oh, can you wait? Now, there are some great opportunities out there if we find them or if we make them, where they will train us. So you can get your on-the-job training. You know, you be what do they call that? An intern. You can be an intern for somebody who's really great. And they can teach you all they know. Or all they're willing to let you know. You know, because there's a lot. There's a lot to hold in a noggin. I like that tree. I'm just looking at the branches. See how the branches are going? And I can hear popping going on in my neck because I look up. I'm just being silly. Okay, so here are these houses. There's one with a trailer there. I'm just thinking, you know, it's really hard. Sometimes it's hard to know the right choice. Because I do know I'm going to walk up that path. That if there was no one else involved, you know, if I didn't have an interest that would take me in a different direction, I would be doing all I could to take this opportunity that has presented itself. Because I want that. If I had a place to have it, you know, if it could stay where it's at, that would just be perfect, Deb. I know I'm not your best friend, you know, we all have lots of friends, or some of us do, you do, but I would be close at hand, and I would be sitting there guarding your house if I'm there, you know what I'm saying? I could pay a little, I just can't pay a lot. So I walked up the path and I'm now at the street. Here, I don't know what time it is, but there is still traffic. You look down there. Okay, so that's not really a park, but it's kind of, sort of. Speaking out of turn, because I really don't know. Okay, so I'm going to walk down here. Standing in the rain, I don't care anymore. But you know, when you say you don't care, you still care. You still care. It's just you've got to tell yourself that you don't. How do you get out of these feelings that you're feeling? Okay, so I'm coming up to the street. So, basically, if I wanted to go to town and get an ice cream, let's say, you know, I don't know if that's counterproductive, but you cross the street, there's the path, see the path over there? So you cross the street, and then you can see these kids over here. There's a kid riding a scooter on the other side, well, that's the path. And I wonder how far down it goes, because that's the way to town, over that way. Can you see me? This is welcome to Orting. Speed limit 35. Wastewater treatment plant. Public Works. Orting Emergency Evacuation Bridge. The project will provide multi-benefits. City evacuation for families and children. Safer school crossing for children. Increased access to the Foothills Trail. Okay, cool beans. They let somebody pass. This is a nice path, okay? So you could ride a bike down here. That one girl just, I don't think hers was electrified, she had a scooter. Anyway. Da 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 da. Okay, so that's self-storage. Looks like self-storage to me. But yeah, go for a walk. I'm just gonna stay in the neighborhood for now. So I can go for a walk downtown, and I can go for a walk over by the river and enjoy those trees. And yeah, I could walk over there by myself, and that way I could spend some time without feeling like I have to rush. Because there's a really nice path probably 4 to 5 feet. It's probably, now this one's probably, I can't tell. I bet it's 8 feet. It's close. It's in between 6 and 8 feet wide. So what's the point of that? It's just a nice path. You could, I was gonna say you could take a golf cart up there, but there's a pole in the middle. You couldn't get through. I'm just glad the path is there. And I was talking about the woods over there. Okay. It's just really nice. Just don't let the briar bush get you, and don't let something else happen. I don't know what. Dum da dee da dum. I started out somewhere talking about walking on my property. And then I said I fell apart. Well, what I was trying to say also was that I had 2 ski poles, a set of ski poles that were left on the property. Not in great shape or anything like that. And they're just plain simple. They had points on the end. So you could, and they had handles that you could grab on the top. So I used those things. But I found I was leaving them everywhere. I left them everywhere that I was. So like my dad having a walker everywhere, I should have had several sets of those. But they did give me support. I just had a thought coming to my mind. I was going to say it also. I have to draw you the picture. I've got to check my ex's channel out. He sent me some, or maybe he just, I don't know. Maybe they just told me about it. But the point is, he's got a lot of, okay, he's got some videos of the property and the dogs. And he's got something going on, I don't know. And it seems like that's on Facebook. We'll just have to find out. So what's the point of all that? I don't know. I just saw a video today, though, of 3 of the dogs, and it was cute. So he can teach me a thing or two, too. He's got it where his subscribers are paying 99 cents a month. And I wonder how he did that. And then he knows how to get subscribers. But what I have done is I paid for 500 business cards, and maybe I should have put my phone number on there, but I didn't. I put my email on there. If you want to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me through my email. And Margaret, I was almost there, okay? I got to get the envelope, and I've got the cards, and I do appreciate you. Yeah, what I just been doing is like yesterday at the store, okay? This guy in front of us, well, we were at Winco, but I didn't have time to take a movie. But this guy in front of us was singing. He wasn't singing real loud or anything, but he was a jovial type person. And it just came to me, give him your card. So I did. And see, they didn't even speak English very well at all. But he did understand it when I tried to talk to him. He understood some things. He might have understood a lot more than he let out, you know. But he asked me if I was a Christian, which I totally am. Totally am Christian. And he was happy about that. So I hope that he will check out my channel and spread me around. That's what I want. I want you to check out my stuff. You know, some of it may be nonsensical. That's one of my words. But, oh, the chalk got washed off. Bummer. I believe this is the road that had the chalk art. Chalk art. on it, and the hopscotch. Anyway, what was I talking about? That guy. Okay, but anyway, we were able to communicate some. And so if he can understand, because all I do is a lot of talking, you know, I've got to figure some different things. And I had some other brain explosions. I should decide how to do a children's thing. It's something than that. I don't want to have to worry about what I say. But someone said I would be good at doing it. So I'm thinking about doing children's books, you know. Just little simple things with little simple artwork. Something that'll make them laugh, but give them a good thought at the same time. A moral, you know what I'm saying? A lesson. What would Jesus do? There are people doing that. What would Jesus do? Try to live your life like him. That is what, you know, being a Christian's all about. It's living your life like Jesus. Believing in Jesus, standing up for Jesus. If someone puts him down, you know, you don't got to get in no big old battle. But don't be putting him down. Stick by your man. And I am talking about Jesus Christ, okay? And not like a sexual deal. But I did used to dream about being his wife. Because he's the bestest there is. That's the way I understand it. I thought I found somebody that was a lot like Jesus. Because that is what I'd like. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if... there's a lot to being like Jesus, okay? Even like for us. Let me go over this way. So we have us a palm tree sitting in that white rock. Then we have beautiful flowers. And I see the name Jesus right there. Isn't that trip? But that man was very happy that I was a Christian. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to go around this block. I'm on the block where my sister lives, but I'm going to go one more time. I sure wish. I got to quit wishing. Quit wishing and do. Well, that's not so easy to do, you know. I'm going to have to wish for a while until I can do. In the meantime and in between time, I need to figure out how to live. And live happily. You know? Okay, so there's the road. See how the tree is right close to the sidewalk? It's really close. Okay? And then look at the sidewalk, how it's pushed up. And that is like, okay, I see. Both pieces, okay? Each individual, what you would think is just an individual, is not. Okay, so I'll show you. Like, think of this as a door. It's got two parts, a top and a bottom. And then it's laying on the ground. I'm just saying, okay? So there you have two pieces. And really, it's probably in perfect shape. It's just been edged up. So what should happen, okay, is that a little something, because then you've got the tree right in the middle of the way. Look. So you got the two sides, X and X, but that's one piece. And then you've got this tree right in the way. Because in order to get to this, I was going to say use a forklift or some way that you can get underneath so that you can get in there and dig it out and put it back down. I don't know if you can. Because also you've got the tree here. And the way the roots have gone, it has to have gone underneath the cement. Because it's just, let's see. Okay, I don't think you can really tell, but I'm trying to show you. It's going up gradually to where, see, it's not up there. But by the time it gets down here, it's way up. It's up some, okay. So it's up on the other side. I'll show you the other side. And yes, there's a dog barking because he can hear me. It's like, what are you doing in my space? Okay, and see this one. You can see, hi, baby, hi. I don't dare put my hands there because you might bite me. So anyway, can you see the dogs through the fence? Yes, yes. Okay, okay, I'm gonna walk away. I was just showing you. The dog on the other side of the fence. There were two of them, I think. And then there's that vine that still wants to come out here. So far away, hey, hey, you're so far away, hey. Well, that's kind of weird. On the other side of this container, the other day, I saw one big mountain, like Mount Rainier. But today, I see three little peaks. You know, these are mountains, okay? There's Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens, and Mount Hood. And I think I've heard them called the Three Sisters. I really don't know. Well, now I see three little peaks over there instead of the one big mountaintop. Yep, I know I flit around, I'm sorry. Sometimes you just wish that something wouldn't interrupt me, because then I might forget to go back to it. Do, 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 do. La, da, da, da. Yeah, I got a lot to do. And so little time. Okay, I'm going to show this. I'll just stop for a minute. See the little turtle? Maybe he's just saying, hey, slow down. Slow down, you move too fast. You gotta make the morning last. Just something about kicking down the cobblestones, looking for fun and feeling groovy. La 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 la, feeling groovy. Okay, so now that looks like a facade, but I can't go over there to see if it is. Like my sister's house has the brick. Well, it feels like real brick. She called it a facade going up over the garage door. Okay, well, it's not. So sometimes they use the real stuff. And in this day and time, they can get the facades and put up. So, like this house here, okay? That's stone. I think that's a facade. Pretty, pretty. Yeah. So look at the neighborhood that I lived in when I was a teenager. I know it's getting late enough not to worry about going over there. It's gonna go back over to the road, but I will have to think about that. Do, to get by alone. Well, I'm trying to continue on. I wonder how long I've walked. 25 minutes, okay. I don't have any water with me. So I don't know if I told you that. I probably did. We made it 2 miles. I think the day we went to the zoo. Maybe I walked a little longer because I had looked it up. And 2 miles was the deal. Okay, what road am I on? That's my sister's house. Okay, I'm gonna go one more over. And see, that's the one that did the art, the one over, so we'll see if it's gone or if it's still there. This is the time, you guys. I know I already said it. And you, Joe, I don't know. You might not be there. But if you are there, you should have some wood. That wood burning stove should be set up and you should have some wood. Even if you put it along a wall in the house, you know. Find somewhere, minimalize all the junk, and find somewhere to stack a layer of wood. You know, like one layer against the wall. Be nice if you didn't have to mar the wall up, but be nice if we could take care of that whole place, you know, use all those materials I bought. There's a bunch of it. And I need to sell some stuff. Boy, Nancy's doing good. Let's see, she's living in the house where she's selling it from. And she's in an area where there's a lot of people. But she's been going to town. I have one thing that I can sell right now. So I'll be serious about that. And then really I would like to get my truck cleaned. I'm looking really good. Joe. So I can advertise it, okay? I need you to help me when somebody wants to come and see it. And we need both keys. Yeah, that we had a good old rainstorm yesterday, or a downpour, I guess is what I want to say. And so that artwork is gone. I was just looking back to see if it was there. There was a lot of children's chalk, sweet drawings. You know, flowers, clouds with rainbows attaching them. Drew out the hopscotch. All right, so I'm calling this a fern tree. I don't know what the name of it is, okay? I will show you. These are all like little ferns, okay? Not saying they're in the best of shape. But over here, you still have some more. Pretty. Pretty, pretty. So every branch has those hanging off of it. If it's doing any good. And I don't know if that's considered moss too. It looks like it. Huh. That's strange. Okay. I'm going to see if I can show it to you. Let's see, up there. See up there, it kind of looks like a little nest. A couple of them. But it's not. I don't know what it is. And on that one up there, it looks like moss. but I don't think it is. And I love the ferns. I didn't have, you know what, I might have had my camera, I don't know, but I saw ferns yesterday. I think what happened was my camera went dead. The, you know, I use it a lot, and then it does. It goes dead fast on me. So, I'll have to check, because I think, I'm not sure how that works. If it goes dead on you while you're taping, you know, while you're recording, does it stop there, or does it delete the movie? It's hard to say. But there are, it is fall, and it's just August, man. Okay, see, look. Red leaves. So, the Columbia River Gorge is beautiful when it's the fall. There'll be a lot. Okay, so here is another palm tree. It's a baby. I don't know how long it takes for him to grow. But I am just trying to get a walk in. And it's a slow one, but I think the slow ones are good too. The main thing is to be mobile, to continue moving. And so if you move too fast in the beginning, you might not be able to move. If you understand my meaning, you know, get all your strength out of you, and then there you are, you can't continue. Yes, I am. I'm in bad shape. Who would have thought? You people out there, you see somebody who's an old person, they don't know that. I mean, they learn that because it's so hard to do things. All right, I'm going to show you over here. You see the trees, the little trees. Okay. Well, it's time to go back to my sister's house. I don't know. It's been 30 minutes, 32:44. So, I have a nice ring, my wedding ring. I need to take it in and get it appraised. But I know already the basic good stuff. And you know, a ring is a ring is a ring. However, I want my own from my fella. But this ring here is too little, okay? So if I kept it, I would have to have it sized. And it is pretty. It's very pretty. I went in and had it cleaned up, and because I hadn't cleaned it in a long time. Had it cleaned up, and then, what's the other word I'm looking for? See what size it is, having it sized. And part of me is thinking that it's a, I don't know. I think it may be, oh, I want to say it's an 8.5, but we'll just have to go find out the real deal. I believe there's 5 diamonds on either side, and the main diamond is a .40, so just under a half a carat, and it's high quality. It's got clarity, okay? So, there's my sister's house. I really don't think I can go much further, so I will stop. I'm gonna have to talk to people when I get my car. I'm worried about that. Where am I gonna park my car? So there's other things bothering me. I feel like the bug just got me. boy over at Anthony's house while we were standing there talking. I just have these things on. You know, so my skin is hanging out a little bit, but not much. Oh boy, they zoomed in. Something zoomed in and bit the fire out of me. I need something to drink. No, I'm not kidding, that hurt. That wasn't like a normal bug. That was like, take that! Oh, I gotta have something to drink, so I gotta keep going. Otherwise, I'll just stop and sit in that chair. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can get something to drink. I'm sorry, Cass. I stepped on Cass's feces. We gotta have a drink. I wonder what I did with my cup. Probably upstairs. Around there. I know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make me a smoothie. But I do need something to drink, so maybe I've got some water in here. I put a bottle of water in the fridge when I left. So I'm gonna have some. Oh my, my, my. Okay. Okay. Well, I was a little bit worried yesterday. I'm gonna just try not to be worried today. And that is, golly gee whiz. It felt like my bones were doing a lot of popping and cracking and stuff, you know? And I was thinking that might not be good. And my sister was saying that's a good thing, because it's releasing gas, releasing something from your bones. So as long as it's in the good, then I'm all happy. But I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is right now, there's glare coming in here because the windows are up there. And I am thirsty. So I wish I knew what the deal was with yesterday. I want to put that up straight. I want to turn it around. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I'm exhausted for some reason. I don't know what I'm trying to say, okay? I'm thinking I need to look better and do better and feel better. And I don't know, we're in the month of August now, and August will soon be over. It's kind of amazing to me. I'm not ready for my life to end so quickly, and it's just passing by so fast. It's like, wow. So, I've got this bottle. I must have left my other bottle in the house. Trip. Okay, so, you know, it's not true. Like this bottle here, okay? It's a big bottle. I'm not sure how much it is. There's 4 servings in here, so this is a 48-ounce bottle. And there are, so it said 4 servings. If you go by them giving them to you, then there's 4 12-ounce fluid servings. And that's so neat. Purified water with added electrolytes for taste. I don't know if they just do that once a year, because it's just like, maybe it's just like neighbors getting together or something. I just know that water is a good thing. We need to preserve it. We need to have it. We need to drink it, partake of it. And maybe we should try to educate our dear neighbors. We do have, there are good neighbors. If you let them know what it is you need, so without saying it, I did say it. I bought something that needed a lot of help, okay? I bought a house like that, more than one, because that's the houses you can afford if you don't have any money. I need to spin that around so that it's not, I've always got a glare in it. Okay, but if you buy something that needs fixed up, then they're willing to work with you some so that they don't have to do it. And then you get to have a cheaper price on your house. That is how it works, okay? So, nothing beats a failure but a try. Those people that do do-it-yourselfers, okay? We've done that. That's how you find a good deal. That's the only way that I'm willing, anyway, is to dicker. That's what they say, dicker, okay? So, I don't know. The first house I bought was a government program. The very first house that I bought. That was in Utah. And then I'm trying to remember where I went and what I did and stuff like that, because I know the first house I tried to buy it. I did buy it. We did buy it. Okay. I probably fell asleep again. I'm sorry. I do have a problem in that area. Maybe I should leave the lid off. I've been trying to listen to some informational videos on YouTube, okay? Dr. Barbara O'Neill. She's so smart, so smart. And so are these other doctors, but she's one I listen to today. And Dr. William Lee is really good too. So there are other doctors coming on too. So because of things that I've said online, other things are showing up, like the ivermectin. So there's a lot I've got to listen to on that. And I already did what I did. And so I definitely want to follow up on that because I don't listen to all of it. I flit around. And I can't stay focused. That's one of the things I need help with is focus factor here. Now, I know that Vyvanse worked good for me, okay? I don't know on a long-term basis, but I do know on a short-term basis. Like every once in a blue moon, I would have one. And I could tell the difference of being able to get something done. Very important. I've got a lot going on. I need to think straight, be happy about it, You know, and it is true. It's hard to let go. It's hard to let go of things that you fought for. Meaning you found it. You searched for it. You found it. You took care of it. You made it happen. And then you improved upon it. Then you bought something else to go upon it. And then you did something else to do that over there. And I have a lot invested in my property in Colorado. Without it being the right person who understands, you know, then they might think it's a piece of junk out there. But it is not. I need to get back out there. I just don't, it's not my type of property. But it is very valuable, very valuable. We're talking Colorado, people. And I've got a well. And I've got 70, more or less, acres. They run cattle around me. And they also raise the food to feed the cattle, okay? So, and I think they also sell the food too, because I don't know if the cows eat wheat. But then there's people who raise the grass. And I think my little farm, once upon a time, was a wheat farm. And it might have just been a little wheat farm, you know, compared to others. But I need to find out. I've never really found out what I can do with my property. I do know that at least a third of it, maybe more, is a wheat farm. And then I didn't want anything to do with all that stuff. I mean, we bought some cows and we bought a few chickens and we raised some chickens and we raised some dogs and craziness, just a whole lot of craziness going on. Even the dogs, when you think about it, oh my, I wish we would have never done that. We were trying to do good, trying to improve upon our income, but all that did was drain our income. I mean, seriously, when you think about everything involved, and if you sell each dog, you still have not made it clear. Anyway, love my dogs, don't get me wrong, but I cleaned up a heck of a lot of poop. You know. Joe couldn't handle the poop. I did it again, didn't I? Okay, well, hopefully I just did it for a second. So I do space out. So now if a certain someone is watching, then you can see what I do. Because sometimes I do that on the phone too. It's just, I don't know why. Part of it is a disorder. It has to do with, I started to talk about that yesterday, seizures. A seizure can be a couple seconds long and it can be up to 10 minutes. In some seizures, you cannot get the, what's the word I'm looking for? The vital signs. So, you know, you think the child is dead. That happened to my Jessie. The babysitter, who was a friend, but anyway, the babysitter called 911, and they were just about to cut an airway through Jessica's throat to get air in there. But we were just learning. We were just learning about this stuff, and she had a temperature of 99. So all it takes is just a little teeny bit above, and you got a problem. So, just sharing. I'll share more another time. It's an interesting story, but you do need to be careful. And I do that, especially when I'm trying to understand something, or if I'm totally bored or whatever, I will space out and draw, you know, I'll be gone. I need to go eat something. So what am I going to eat? See, that's the other thing, trying to figure out what you can eat that's good for you, that you can enjoy. So, I'm sleeping again. Okay, I'm going to have to get off here. That was 33. I mean 33. Okay, maybe I'll take that last one off. If not, I'm going to stop because I keep falling asleep. So that's not cool. I'll talk at you guys later. Oh, take it easy, okay? Bye.